guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been since forever I have not come back on in this channel, and I do apologize. Hopefully you guys understand that I am really busy with working, studying, and just doing a lot of stuff now. But you know, hopefully soon next month I'm gonna start kind of vlogging a little more on here and there such things. And right now try to do Halloween kind of looks that you guys can create for Halloween for you or your family or for your children as well. So stay tuned on my channel and let's get started. So right here I start with an eyeshadow that's kind of a light brown color, and I start on the outside of my eye and going in with some circular motions with a brush, and I just keep, you know, putting a little bit more on however I want it to look like. I'm also doing the same step on the other eye, just packing it in little by little. I don't want to put too much because then I won't be able to blend it well. But like I said, I start from the outer and going in with circular motions. And here I'm using the color Upbeat on the palette Morphe 15D Base Layer. And I'm going to put this color on my crease as well, where I put the first one natural and just doing circular motions as well as the first one, but little by little product. Now I'm going to be using a blending brush. I don't know the brand or the number of this brush, but it's really good. So I start blending out the two shades that I was using, which was natural and Upbeat, and I just blend it through so I won't have like a harsh like crease line or anything like that. Now here I used the shadow that's called In the Crease, and I'm going to put a little bit of it, trying to take off the excess, you know, powder on it, and I'm going to put it like in the middle where I put the other two shades in there and kind of blend it through. And also, I don't know where I was going with this, but I decided that since this color is like a little bit more brighter, I decided to put it a little bit more on top later on in the video, but I did the same thing here on the other eye. This is where I kind of see that I really like the color and how it's looking, so I decided to build it up a little bit more on top. And you can see here as well I'm doing the same thing. I do apologize I didn't put the name of this one on the video, but I used a shadow called Define on the middle of my orange kind of color shadow, just to make it a little more darker. So I go back with the orange on the top on both sides, and then I'm gonna get my brush to blend it out on the top so I won't see those harsh lines or anything between those two colors. Like I always say, please blend your eyeshadows because you don't want to see those lines or those harsh lines that sometimes I see in other, you know, looks or anything like that. But please blend them out. Take your time. This is all about patience and hopefully getting it how you want it to be. But like I said, please do blend it out. Now for this step, I put a little product on my eyes. Then what I'm going to do is look up so I can see that line right there and see where I'm going to be cutting that crease. Try to make it as straight as possible. If you miss a spot, just go back with your brush and a little bit of product and try to fix it. Here I use my beauty blender and I take off the excess concealer that I have on my eyes. I pat it little by little. I don't do it too hard because I don't want it to go on top of my shadow. Here I use a shimmer called Highlight in the same palette, and I put it on my eyelid where I cut my crease. Here I'm using a shadow called Define, and I put it on the corner of my eye and just keep building it up. Now that I'm done smoking it out a little bit, I use my blending brush and kind of blend it through the eye so I won't have any harsh lines on the outer of my eye or the inside of my eye. Now using a flat brush, I put concealer on the brush and cleaning my eyeshadow out because I do have a little bit of eyeshadow on the bottom, so I just want to clean it out. I'm going to be using my NYX matte eyeliner. This is actually one of my favorite liners I have ever used. I have used other eyeliners, drugstore, but out of all of them, this is my top one. I always say if you ever cry or if you ever like smudge your eye or anything, it won't come off. The only way it would come off if you use a makeup wipe. For me, the trick is when I do my eyeliner, when I do the bottom, I go kind of hard on the bottom, press it a little harder, and in the corner right there, I go a little bit light. When I get all the way in the top, I go lighter. I don't press too hard, and then I have my line that I want, or if I want more, I can kind of change it. But that's practically my kind of type, or not type, but technique that I have to do my eyeliner, and usually does come out good. Like here, it is slaying. It looks sharp as a knife, like they say, but sometimes I do have my bad times with my eyeliner. I do recommend you getting a lip balm for your lips because sometimes when you put a lipstick or any lip product, your lips can look cracked. Mine usually do sometimes. It has its good days and its bad days, but since the winter is coming, I do have a dry lip, so I do suggest you getting a lip balm. The product I'm going to be using is the NYX liquid lipstick, and it's in the color black, obviously. But I have used this lipstick one time last year on Halloween, and it's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's manageable for this look right now. And the lashes I'm going to be using, I got them in Amazon a while back, and they are pretty dramatic, let me tell you. They are really dramatic, and they're big. Also, another thing I do recommend, if you have like a small eyelid, please do cut them. Don't use all of it because then it's gonna look kind of weird a little bit, but don't cut too much. Kind of measure out your eye and see how it's gonna look at first, and then estimate where you want to cut it. But little by little, I do recommend you cutting it. Don't just cut it all the way. Now here what I do is I get my eyelash curler and put it on my eye and squeeze it a little bit, not too hard. I want my eyelash and the eyelash that I put to be in contact. As you can see here, I got a little whoopsie. My eyelash came off. It happens, but you know, you gotta take it off and put it back on and fix it. If that happens, don't worry, just fix it. No harm, no foul. Now we're gonna try this one more time with this side of the eyelash. So we're gonna put the eyelash curler in and just curl them. Not too hard, just very kind of like a medium push on the eyelash, and then take it out slowly. Don't do it too fast because then you will hurt your eye and you will probably take out your own eyelashes out. Now here what I'm doing is I use some paint that my niece got me a while back when I did face painting for my nephew's, I think it was his first birthday. I'm pretty sure it was first or second birthday. And I'm doing here is putting a line where my lip is at and trying to make it straight as possible all the way to my hairline, but not into my hairline. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side as well, making a line here. I only used paint, like I said. I didn't use any other product, but you can use other product as eyeliners or maybe not crowns, but like markers or something like that to make the line. After you're done making the line, I start doing X's around my lips. And from there, what I do is just make little X's and some big X's around my lips. And then I start doing the big X's where the lines are at. And then I just go on from there from one side to the other. Now, don't judge me on my X's on how they're probably not going to look as perfect. I try to make them look as really nice and perfect as I can. You're going to make mistakes. I'm not a professional painter or anything like that, just letting you guys know. But like I said, I do try to do the best I can to make this look very pretty and perfect. Now here what I'm doing, it's like a little circle kind of shape, a half a circle, and I'm putting X's on the half circle. I'm not trying to do the same thing as the girl in the picture did. I'm trying to do it as something a little bit more different because I didn't want to copy her idea, and that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And I'm also doing a box, and I'm gonna put X's, and where this half of the circle and the box is, I will be putting shadow to make it look more like a scarecrow. So this won't be empty at all. It will have some eyeshadow on it. Now I'm going to be applying like a little, you can say a teardrop on the nose. Now we're going to get a flat brush here that I'm showing you, and I'm going to get my palette. I'm not sure the number of this palette, but it's the Morphe kind, and I'm going to get that orange shade, and I'm going to apply that product on my brush, and I'm going to put it where the box is at, as I'm showing you here. Put little by little, and I'm just going to keep going more and more on how much I want it to look like. And also I'm going to put it on the half circle as well, and on the teardrop nose. Now for the cheeks, I'm going to get this brush right here from the Real Techniques brand, and I'm going to put that same orange I put on the box and my teardrop nose. I'm going to put it on my cheeks, and I'm going to keep putting little by little product on the cheeks. However I want it to look like, if I want it to look more orange or light orange, just depending on your taste on how you want it to look like. But I applied a lot of orange just because I am kind of tan, and it doesn't really show as much as I want it to look like, but I decided to put more product. Now using my NYX eyeliner matte, I decided to put some freckles on top of my cheeks just to make it look a little bit more like a scarecrow kind of type of feel. I did put a lot, not as much, but you can kind of tell I did put a little bit too much pressure on my face to make the freckles, but it's okay. You can put as many as you want. You don't have to put as many as I do. That's just your personal preference on how you want your scarecrow to look. So this is the final look, guys. The scarecrow, the cute scarecrow. Give you a better close-up. You don't really have to do the ones on top. On the picture, it didn't really have that. But for me, I wanted to do a little bit something different. Didn't want to go exactly like her. But I really like it. I loved it. It's so cute. But yes, this is, like I said, this is the look. I also want to tell you guys is that I am having a giveaway. I'm having a giveaway, and I don't know what it's going to be in the giveaway yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be makeup or like a gift card or something small. But first I have to reach 100 subscribers. What you have to do is, the rules are, of course, be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment when done. Trust me, I'm gonna know who's telling the truth or who's not telling the truth, but pretty much that's all you have to do. And I will put you on the list, and once I hit those 100 subscribers, I can't talk, 100 subscribers, then I will announce it in the next video, or whenever I can, whenever it's already hit, we'll just say that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this scarecrow tutorial, and I hope you guys can create what I created. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. My information or my social medias will be down below if you want to check it out. And that's pretty much it. So, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Huh?
From the... I don't know what it looks like.
But how do I look like?
Scary.
I look scary? For real?
Yeah, look.
Look, Christian. How do I look? How do I look? I look good?
That's your Halloween.
That's my Halloween. Do I look good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a thumbs up? Is it a thumb? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Also, I forgot to mention this, guys, that don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also comment down below on what you want to see next on Halloween looks or any type of looks you want to see. Alrighty then. Deuces.